Come spend the day with me preparing for Shabbat. We have delicious new recipes that I can't wait to share with you. I'm sharing some mains, some appetizers, and salads. Let's roll up our sleeves and let's get prepping. I'm getting started off with a minute roast. I tried this dish at a friend's house and was instantly hooked. I seasoned the roast with my usual meat seasonings like salt and pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cumin, coriander, adding in 1 cup of water too, covering it tightly and baking at 350 degrees for 2.5 hours. As that cooks, let's move on to the chicken Marbella. Where has this recipe been all my life? I discovered it on Instagram from Esther and Sasha, and wow, this is a dish that truly will have you licking your fingers. The flavor profile is just insane. You pop everything into the dish, which is amazing, and throw it in the oven, and it comes out unbelievable. You have got to make it if you've never tried it. Chicken thighs, prunes, olives, and capers get placed into a baking pan, topped with 6 bay leaves, sliced garlic, I'm using about 5 here, half a cup of oil, 2 teaspoons of salt, a sprinkling of pepper. It all gets topped with 1 cup of brown sugar to give it that caramelized crust. Sprinkle on some fresh or dried parsley to dress it up a bit, then finish it off with 1 cup of dry white wine and half a cup of red wine vinegar. Cover tightly and bake at 350 degrees for 1 hour. While the chicken cooks, I'm starting on Sirkanis. It's a rice and chickpea dish. I dice in 1 onion and place it into the baking tray. I then cube up 2 chicken breasts and add them in as well. You can either add in 1 can of chickpeas or soak 1 cup's worth of chickpeas and add that in as well. Add in 1 to 2 large diced carrots, 2 cups of short grain white rice that has been rinsed and drained. Season everything with a teaspoon of consomme, half a cup of oil, a sprinkling of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and half a cup of water. Mix well, cover and bake at 400 degrees for 1.5 hours, mixing halfway through. And next up are the garlic butter potatoes, and I got this recipe from Ashley Eliyahu on Instagram, and she was not kidding. This is such a favorite now in our house. I've made it 3 weeks in a row. All you do is take some butter, some garlic and cilantro, melt the butter, make that delicious sauce, and top it over about 8 thinly sliced potatoes. Mix it all well and place it into a baking tray and bake them up to 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. After 2.5 hours, the minute roast is all done. I let it slightly cool and slice it thinly. In a separate skillet, I sautéed 3 onions and 3 marrow bones in a little bit of oil until everything turns golden. I seasoned it with salt, black pepper, and a touch of sumac spice. Now it's time to assemble the entire thing. I used an oven to table dish and arranged the sliced meat beautifully on the platter. And on top of that, right in the center, I added in the marrow bones and all of the sautéed onions. Don't forget to add all of those meat juices back into the pan. Definitely don't let it go to waste. I then season with some onion salt all throughout. If you don't have it, you could just simply add a touch more of salt. Silan also gives a nice sweetness. And then I top everything off with some parsley flakes. You could either use dried or fresh. Add water to cover the meat, and then you can cover tightly and do this in 1 of 2 ways. You could either cook it on your stovetop for another 1.5 hours or place it back into the oven at 350 for about 1.5 hours until everything is nice and soft. The chicken Marbella gets taken out, remove the cover, and I baste it with its juices. place it back in at 350 uncovered until it gets nice and golden. Separately, I'm going to be making the garlic oil that goes on top of the sirkanis, the rice and chickpea dish. It's about a half a cup of oil with an entire head of garlic that's minced. You saute that and add that right over the top, and oh my gosh, the aroma in the kitchen after that is incredible. Look at the chicken marbella now that it's completely done. Yum, so delicious. Hasselback salami is another family favorite, especially when we're hosting. I just add in barbecue sauce, apricot jam, and hot sauce. I also add in some brown sugar. I don't think I included that clip in here. Smother all of that in, place it into the oven at 400 degrees, and baste it every now and then until it looks delicious and gorgeous. The minute roast has also finished cooking. Just look how gorgeous and stunning this looks. The marrow, the soft meat, the juices. It's just one of my favorite dishes to make now since I learned it. So thank you, Elizabeth, again for this delicious recipe. The garlic butter potatoes are also ready. I put it on broil for a minute too long, but still it's delicious. The inside is nice and creamy. The osvo is done. It looks incredible. This is what we eat on Saturday for lunch. The challahs get taken out of the freezer and they come to room temperature. The cinnamon rolls are out. My girls made brownies over there, and Shai made these oat cookies, and Yehoshua is helping me design my sourdough. The cinnamon rolls get covered with, of course, delicious cream cheese frosting that's parve and dairy-free. I'm going to get started on the avocado mousse. This is Shai's all-time favorite. There is no Shabbat without it. Making the egg salad with sautéed onions also. It's a staple in our house now every week. Making also the bean salad. Very simple, garlic, mayo, and dill. Mix that well, and that salad is done too. Also have my corn salad with red peppers, some onions, dill, garlic, lemon juice, and avocado oil, and markavcha, which is just grated carrots, garlic, vinegar, oil, and a bunch of seasoning. I place everything on the hot plate to warm everything up, and that's the osvo over there. We add some eggs to the top so we can have that for Saturday for lunch. Back over there, we have some potatoes and meat. That's the sliced minute roast getting warmed up. And in the back, we have the chicken marbella. We have more stuff in the oven. I'm heating up my bread, the fish, the potatoes, and all the yummy stuff that my mother-in-law brought this time. We also have a meat board that was gifted to us. And that's a wrap. Wanted to wish you a Shabbat Shalom from my family to yours. May it be a peaceful and rejuvenating one with your friends and family surrounding your table.